Yo, what's going on guys? It's your boy LOZA, and today we're looking at me playing at my local scene. So for those who don't know, Nolan TCG is a YouTuber who posts stuff from my locals. He posts deck profiles, he's a good player, he uploads content of all of us dueling at locals, and I do believe we have a pretty solid competitive locals. So yeah, there's no reason for you to not subscribe to him and just check out some of his stuff, especially if you want to watch me dueling. I know a couple of people have been asking for that. And here's me getting 2-1'd by Earth Machine if you want to watch that. But yeah, today we're going to be looking at this video here of me versus Subterrors, mainly because I win, not gonna lie. But yeah, just to go through my thought process and all that jazz. But yeah, if this video does well, sure, I might look into looking at all my videos of me playing on that channel. But anyway, you can go watch them if you like. There is another Dark Magician player at my locals, but most of the time, recently, it's going to be me. But anyway, so this is versing Subterror, and versus my man Kosta.
Also known. Did you call me? I can't
Kosta, you animal.
remember.
We take those. I'll go first.
So Kosta wins die roll.
Good luck. Let's game.
Alright, so for those of you who can't really see my hand, it is Mana, Magician, Souls, Dogmatic and Punishment, Imperm, and Effect Veiler. Alright, I'm just going to put it below me in case you forget. I will draw a card for turn, but you'll figure out what that is.
Set 2. What the hell?
Yeah. Normal summon. Pass. Guru gang. Not even saying guru.
So cause he normal summoned the Guru and didn't set it, what does this mean? This means that he's opened Subterror Fiendess. So I know he has a negate. There's 2 set cards and there's a negate. So in my head, I was like, I need to bait a response here, of course. So I'll show you what I do. My hand's not good. Let's be real. My hand is not ideal.
I'm so scared. I'm like, what are you going
So I draw Eagle Booster for turn, which is a very nice draw.
to do?
No, leave. We don't want your commentary. Why are you playing? Oh my god.
We'll go Magician Souls effect.
Think on that.
So we go Magician Souls, and we're going to send Dark Magician for cost here.
Go for big thing.
Look, I've watched the YouTube vids. I know.
Jeez, you know?
Huh?
Who is this LOZA guy?
Oh,
He sounds like a money about. Quick.
He sounds like an idiot.
Alright, we'll go effect.
So if you saw those set cards, one of them is Crackdown, and I think the other one's the Subterror Trap.
Summon Magician Souls.
yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so at this point, you know my hand is kind of garbage. Like, I can get to Anaconda through normal summoning Effect Veiler here, and that is what I want to do, but the problem is he left Guru face up, so in my head I'm like, he has to have a negate, Fiendess to negate, and you can see it in his hand, in this still actually. So what I'm going to do here is force it out, and what I mean by that is, I don't play a pot card, but what I do play is Magician Souls, sending Imperm and Punishment.
Go effect of Magician Souls.
So I'm going to do that here.
Send 2 to the door.
Oh. You see this man?
Because sending 2 to draw 2, like, who doesn't want to negate that? And in my head, right, I don't know what the set cards are yet. And in my head, I'm like, if he drops Veiler or Imperm on my Magician Souls here, I chain Mana, and Mana comes out, and then I go to Anaconda that way. That way I can keep the Effect Veiler in the hand, which is nice. But in this case, he's going to use the Fiendess negate, which is kind of what I wanted. Sorry to spoil the next 5 seconds, but that is going to be the response here.
Big think on that one.
Yeah, that's alright.
So his Crackdown won't do anything. I'll still get the draw. He'll take the card, but he'll get the draw. So he doesn't Crackdown.
So that flips it down?
Yeah.
Sure.
Look at that, yeah.
So this flips Guru, of course, and it negates. Luckily, it doesn't destroy. If it destroyed, that would have been a problem.
I thought of a better play I could have made. No, I'm sad.
There was no better play. I was an idiot. The play I was thinking of didn't exist.
Anywho, normal summon effect.
So this is where Kosta should have flipped his Crackdown, but like as any normal player would, he saved it for the Anaconda. Unfortunately, I had Eagle Booster in the hand, and that's why I really like Eagle Booster. Like, yeah, if your opponent knows you're playing it, they can play around it, but in tournament play, like, people just don't expect it, you know? A lot of people hold their hand traps for the Anaconda, and that's where Eagle Booster just comes in clutch.
It's cracked.
I'm the link, boys.
It's cracked, bro.
He's kind of good.
So we make it. He's gonna crack down on summon.
Second.
I'm gonna change.
Naturally, we're gonna chain Eagle Booster, unfortunately. So the crackdown, I was gonna have a little ruling dispute here, but the crackdown just stays on the field. You know how it be.
I'm gonna activate Dragoon.
So I do get 2 Dragoon. And I'm going to get rid of that Guru, and because I'm popping it with Dragoon effect, you know, he's not going to get the effect, which is obviously what he wants.
Actually, yeah, fine. If you pop it, does it still flip up and research? No?
He could have chained the trap, but if he did chain the trap, I honestly would have negated it with Dragoon, because I had mana in my hand still, and I didn't want that mana in the hand, for 1, and for 2, like, that means he doesn't get his engine going, and he's already used a Fiendess. There'll be a Guru in the bin, and then the trap gone. Like, that's so much for me to not have to worry about anymore. So ideally he wants to top deck like Extrav here, but once again I should just negate that at this point because he's so far behind.
I'm like, go and negate this. Is it even worth negating?
You told me, buddy.
Oh, he does flip it, sorry. So I am going to negate this, right? I'm going to drop the mana.
You're gonna lose the Guru, so then the Fiendess doesn't do anything.
Right, I'm assessing the situation, but like I should negate this. Oh, I don't.
It's all good.
Okay.
That's cringe, dude.
That's all.
I'll take the 18. No, 16.
Oh.
Damn, that's a thing.
Oh no, I didn't negate it, but under the new rules, why didn't he get the effect? It's something to do with the new rule set. I'm trying to remember exactly what. Oh, because it's a flip effect, it would activate on a new chain, and via the new rule change, thanks to Mr. Commoney, you know, the flip effect monster is no longer on the field, and cards have to resolve where they activate now. That's why DD Crow is really good, for example, right now. So, unfortunately, for Kosta, me not negating it was the correct play, actually. And yeah, there's no searchy-worchy of the Guru. So yeah, big sad.
Okay, so new rules. Alright.
Uh-huh. Cool. Even though it's still summon?
Yeah, they have to activate the, yeah, okay, so that makes sense.
Bro, okay, cool.
I think I'm just going past there, but I'm gonna check the grave and then I'm safe off.
Okay, draw. Wow, this is great.
Always check the grave. So many times I miss like a Soul Servant, or in the opponent's turn I miss a Rodad back. It's so silly, but like you should always check grave, guys. So he's gonna hit me with the Duel Links. He's gonna hit me with the Duel Links T set. I don't think these cards are too relevant.
Stand by me.
Yep.
Pay 2 for 2 Dragoons.
I'm gonna summon Dragoon too.
I'm gonna let you have 2 Dragoons.
Big surprise.
Look, I think it's a game in there.
Send magic away.
So even if he responds here, unless it's a Solemn card, like, or a counter trap, like, it just doesn't matter.
How much damage am I taking? Strike?
Which he does have. There's the strike.
Okay.
So I was, in my head, I was like, he has, like, anything he flips to negate this, I just negate with Dragoon, and unfortunately he had the Solemn Strike. It's not the biggest deal because you can see he has to pay 15 for that. I now get to pop the face down and swing with my Dragoon for potential game.
I was like, lol, anything he has, I'll just negate. Except that, I guess. I'll go
Dum dum.
Zero damage. Zero damage. He played around it. Let's go battle phase.
Yep.
Swing for 3k.
Okay, so I didn't have game, but that's how it is.
That does not get me out. GG. And the Eagle Boost.
I didn't see what he drew. I couldn't even see the card, but
Yeah, you're kinda nutty, bro.
there you go. It wouldn't have got him out.
Good luck, have fun. Do not break.
Alright, we're in game 2.
Do not normal summon Guru. Always set.
So he should be going first here. Alright, so for those who are unaware, we've opened Engage, Effect Veiler, Soul Servant, Mind Control, and Magician Salvation. I just want to say it's not the best hand. The Engage is what makes it, like, playable. Anyway, let's move on.
Yep, you can add Mystic. You can add your Magical Meltdown, baby.
So he's gonna grab our Hidden City here.
You got City?
Now, lucky we've got Effect Veiler.
You made City Gang.
City gang.
City Gang.
See the Winter Cherries there that he's maining. If he saw that Winter Cherries, I would have no Dragoon.
Guru good.
Big boys here.
Heyo.
Heyo.
What up, gamer?
Set.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, so set. City.
Yeah, Hidden City. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
So I remember saying that's cool, and then looking at my hand and seeing Vela and being like, why did I say that's cool? So just a little misplay from me. So now I have to play around a negate because I'm stupid.
You good?
Yep. I'm stupid, but I'm good.
There it is.
Set, reveal, toss.
What? I gotta read this guy.
Oh yeah,
If
he's
you got like gamma or anything, you can gamma.
he's revealed that big new 3k dude that protects
Gun
back
user
row.
can reveal to the opponent.
But he only has one, so it's
Set
like,
cards cannot be
okay.
destroyed by card effect. Set card.
One. A single set card.
Single set. So
You
hit the
protect.
Is it also if a spell trap is activated,
That's
you
alright.
card from your hand, then if you activate this effect, you can remove.
So I've actually drawn Rod for turn. That's pretty nice.
Music score. Oh, pretty good. Guru and one set, and the big boy reveal.
So I should probably start with Engage here, considering I have Mind Control, but I think in my head, I'm trying to get 3 spells in the grave for Engage first. So I believe I open with Mind Control on the Guru, because it forces the Fiend-S. Like, he either Fiend-S's me, or he can't Fiend-S me anymore. So, Mind Control was really good here.
I don't know, dude.
That was pretty funny.
He's Rubino got confirmed.
Oh yeah, yeah. Makes sense.
Feels bad.
Go mind control. Yep.
Bruh.
Yep.
That's actually counterfied.
Yep.
That's big shot.
Guru,
Yep.
mind.
Actually have to get that. That's so cringe.
Yep.
Bruh. This card is so sexy. Like, I just love this type of super. It's so good.
It's very nice. Why
Man
mad?
had to hit me with the mind
Why
control.
mad?
Oh, you must be mad.
Why
It's
is
only a
it-
game. It's only a game. It's only a game.
It's his only game.
Look what he did. Yeah, I saw. Bruh. I did.
So I think I can still get to the draw from Kagari adding back Engage. Let's see if I figure that out.
No, we're going engage.
Yes, sir. Gage is pretty good.
Engage. Add Hornet mode.
I think I figured it out. Let's check though.
Kagari effect, target engage.
That's fine. Yeah, you get to Anaconda, baby. You're getting there. Bro.
You stack.
You do be stacking. Yeah, that's fine.
I don't think
So-
that I stack in that.
I'm just playing this so I can get the draw off Engage, which is really funny.
Wait, but-
Gonna stack soul.
Yep.
But I stack just in case, you know. Gotta get that 100 life point boost too from Kana. It comes up some games, I swear.
Yep.
Gain 100 from Kane.
I hate those sound effects. I
I'm
need
going
to
to
turn
roll
it
one
off.
card.
Yes, sir. You are indeed.
Because I got them spells in game.
3 spells, baby.
Souls of it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Give me that fat cut, because I'll be drawing.
Cut it.
Alright, I'll be drawing.
Nutty. It's nutty.
Pretty nuts.
Oh yeah, I drew Pankratops. Good draw. Good draw. Bit late, but good draw.
But anyway, we're going Magician Salvation.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely should have played that first. Then the deck, and then I don't draw this piece of shit. I'll set it over.
Yeah, that's fair. I should have done that before the Engage draw for sure. That was a bit silly.
Yep. Yep.
Wait. I grabbed Eagle Booster, right?
Dick fucker.
Damn. You do be getting big
Card
fuck.
is cracked.
I don't remember adding Eagle Booster, but I'm sure I did, right? Yeah, I would have off Engage.
But not yet.
Okay, let me think here.
Okay.
Actually, it do not be different. Oh, yes, it do.
I'll get Metaphase.
Yep.
Okay. It's all good?
Yep. That's
Let me activate the mind.
So we back in the mine. Got to catch me from some to side.
I'm a fucking idiot.
Grab the counter figure. Oh, maybe.
Drop my cards.
Drop your stuff. So you have one monster.
Yep.
I can use the deck to buy
So I have Circle in hand.
Anaconda.
Off Rod.
Shotgunning Anaconda.
Yeah, baby.
Pay 2 fair.
That is fine.
This is so.
I'm still gonna go for Anaconda because it puts Dark Magician in my grave. So if you haven't realized, I have no way to out this Mystic Mine, and I have Circle in my hand and Eternal Soul set. So the reason I've used Anaconda effect here is mainly to get Dark Magician in the graveyard, because obviously he has a monster, so I can actually use this effect. Once Dragoon comes out, I can't do shit, but I can always use the Eternal Soul. Now, I read people in the comments were like, oh, why didn't he just flip Eternal Soul and get rid of the Mystic Mine instantly? Well, like, when you're versing Subterror, I kind of wanted to wait in case he had, like, more responses or more negates. Maybe it was dumb, maybe I could have just flipped it as soon as his turn started, but I wanted him to pass turn to me with Mystic Mine on the field so he thought he was safe, and I could go end phase, Eternal Soul, you know, summon Dark Magician, circle, target Mystic Mine. I can't remember what happened. Something happens that makes me not want to flip that Eternal Soul. I can't remember what it is, but let's find out. Maybe I just forgot.
Send rep.
Yep.
Send bricks.
Yep.
They're all at the bottom. Let's go.
Yeah, they were all next to each other at the bottom of my deck, so
What will I do?
you'll love to see it.
Very cringe.
Well, let's have
Actually, top.
I've also got Effect Veiler in hand, so it just sucks. There's more stuff I can't do. I think Circle adds here.
I'm not show you because I'm a piece of shit.
I think it adds Dark Magician.
And we will put them
Circle added in a tournament game. Let's go. First time ever, baby. No, not baby. You know what I mean.
back on top like that. Vanished also into draw one.
I saw a cracked card, right? I saw a cracked card and stacked
Well,
it.
we're actually adding.
Yeah, it's Nadir. It's Nadir. So I'm gonna draw Nadir here with the Soul Servant effect. Because I think I send Omega in preparation to activate Red Eye's Fusion again. Like if I have another one. Or maybe I just sent it. Yeah, I know. I sent Omega just in case there was something I could shuffle back for value, but I don't think there was, so I just waited. But you can always send your Red Eyes back to the deck with Omega, and then you can play another ref if you draw another ref kind of thing. It's really nice. I really rate Omega right now. Its main purpose is outing Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. Don't think the main purpose is recycling Red Eyes. That's just a bonus thing you can do. So I'm pretty sure I play the Nadir, but like it's kind of unnecessary. Maybe I hold it. I'm looking at my extra deck going, do I have a good target to send? If I'd win Pegasus, it would have been good here. But whatever.
This comes back. Oh, it's still in hand, but yeah.
Oh yeah, just stop being revealed.
Draw. Main.
Yep.
Sure. Cost.
So I cannot respond to this extrab, so go off, King.
No, no.
Not crazy. Do I have a resolver?
Yeah, you'd be drawing too. Oh, I didn't choose this. Sorry. There you go.
Thanks, game.
All the good ones. 3 Elder Entity in a case.
It's Rasan style.
Sheesh. This card's up, bro.
Can I draw?
Yeah.
What?
You do be drawing.
I really do be, honestly.
So his hand is 5 cards right now, and he's got the Winter Cherries, but unfortunately my Dragoon is out. Not that he needs it right now, but the There Can Only Be One there is pretty good. I mean, it's not hurting me now, but it's pretty good in general. And Guru's in hand, so that's nice. I can't really tell what else.
Let's go just flick through.
I don't think I can do anything about that. Yeah, go for it.
Sick.
Mystic Mind Kings.
Yeah, we in the mind, baby. We love that.
I just realized he needs to flip Guru in attack mode, but whatever.
Because I still can't out that big boy.
He's too damn big.
Oh shit, I should have. Okay, whatever. Set.
Yep.
So there's There Can Only Be One.
And
He's got City as well.
real pass.
So he's got There Can Only Be One, and it's protected by, what's it called here? So there really isn't a reason for me to not flip Eternal Soul here and then use the circle effect to hit the Mystic Mine. I think I must just get distracted and forget. I can't think of a reason why I wouldn't do it other than... Oh, no. I was scared of Fiendess. Sorry, there is a reason. I went, if he Fiendesses my Eternal Soul or my circle effect, like, I'm screwed, right? Like, I don't have Dragoon negate, like, I don't have shit. So in my head, I went, you know what? Let's save Circle Eternal Soul as a last resort to outing Mystic Mine, and let's put pressure on him with the Pankratops in my hand.
Is he opponent?
This is interesting. So I don't use the Eternal Soul because I'm scared of the Fiendess in hand, which YouTube commenters should know, but you know, they know everything.
6 cards and nothing to do.
Yeah, 6 card hand.
It really do.
So I didn't play the Nadir, so I'm once again scouting for Nadir plays, but once again, like, sending Eldentity Natis doesn't out mine, so I just I think I just normal summon Pankratops here by tributing these two. It's amazing. Oh boy, he gonna do it.
Tribute some.
You're cracked. You're literally cracked.
I'm crazy.
It's so funny.
I mean, I can't really do anything about that, honestly. Sure, I guess.
Battle phase?
So I think the reason I went battle phase is to kind of scare him into flipping something. I just want to like force a response here. But yeah. I'm still just trying to outmine. So I do declare an attack, I believe, with Guru
Declare attack
on Guru. But then I'm gonna chain Pancratop's effect. I'm just trying to see if he'll like do something, you know?
Yeah. I will tribute Guru. Yeah, I'm attack deck. Tribute Pancratop, sorry, for attack deck. Target Mystic.
Okay,
Yeah, sure, we can get out of mine. We can leave the mine.
So yeah, that play was nothing more than me just trying to like divert attention away from me trying, like, I'm like, I need to out this Mystic Mine. So he let me out it. So from there I was like, oh, I just saved Eternal Soul Circle for no reason. So yeah, big fuck you to the YouTube commenters who are like, oh, it was so cringe when he didn't flip Eternal Soul. Oh, he could have outed the mine earlier. Like, shut the hell up, bitch. Some of us actually think 2 steps ahead before we make a play. I know that might be a crazy concept for a Dark Magician player, but yeah.
We're leaving the mine.
So at this point, we're in the battle phase, so I'm like, fuck it, I'll flip Eternal Soul now.
Summon Dark Magician.
Kind of fucking broken. Yeah, gonna beat over my man.
I know that kind of contradicts what I said earlier, because obviously I've flipped it now and he hasn't used Fiendess, but if he Fiendesses me now, it's fine. I have a 6-card hand, a 6-card fucking hand. Surely there's a play in there. I can't remember what's in it, but surely there's a play in there. How do I have 6 cards, by the way? That's crazy. Surely I don't still have 6. But anyway, the point is, I'm good. The mine is gone. I'm fine to flip Eternal Soul. If he negates this, I'm surely got more plays.
In attack or defense or...
Either.
I hate you.
And it triggers circle.
It does trigger circle.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I wanted you to think does this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, so there it is. Like, how did the YouTube commenters not fucking realize that? I literally said I wanted you to fiend us this. What, YouTube commenters, man, they got the monkey brains. Anyway, so here we are getting Eternal Soul negated, and oh no, it wipes my field.
Full effect to blow the board, check.
Right, crazy. Yeah.
So what's good here is I can now play out the cards in my hand, which is Rod. What does Rod do?
Oh yeah, that negates activation.
I mean, there was nothing on the board.
Yeah. Is that right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'd be grabbing the card.
So luckily, we play Soul Servant because we're decent at the deck. And that's going to grab that Eternal Soul and put it back on top of the deck, and we're going to draw it. You'll love to fucking see it. But first we're going to make Artemis.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Card good. Card is good in like everything it's played in.
So it sucks, we got that Eagle Booster in hand, but nowhere to go.
Bro, man said Nadir. No chest.
But yeah, we're going to hit that Nadir.
Nadir. +3. That's what you said.
Plus 17. Let's go.
Nadir, good card. So we're going to grab Ecclesia, and we're going to pop something here. Now we can't go for the back row because of the dude that he's got revealed, I forget its name. But I'm pretty sure we just pop Guru here, like it's free, right? He doesn't get the flip effect.
I will go effect of L density. Target face monster. The mysterious face down monster.
Yeah, that do be working.
Yep, so no effect, we love to see it.
Okay. Reveal this lady.
Sure.
Summon the lady. Effect of lady.
Chain.
Sheesh.
Chain. Yes.
Oh shit.
So this boy comes out now, I think. Is that how it works? I can't remember, I've read it so many times, I'm still like...
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Artemis. And then that's still search.
Yeah, you can search that. This is a new chain, so yeah, I'll just have that on new
Okay. I had punishment.
chain. New chain?
Yep. You get the set of cards.
Yeah.
Be on set.
Can't activate this turn. Vanishes next turn.
That's cool.
Yeah, that card's kind of nuts. You get a free set, like... Kind of nice. Like, it would only be more broken if you could activate the set card that turn. That would be crazy.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I
Okay.
didn't even consider like setting city. I was like, oh yeah, trap card. Like,
Jokes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna activate this.
Soul Servant?
Yep.
so at this point, I'm like, cool. I'll just get back my Eternal Soul, and I've got the Circle Dark Magician loop. So that's always nice.
Set 2.
I can't remember what my other set is here. I know one's Eternal Soul,
Yes, sir.
but
That thing is so big.
let's find
Kind
out.
of thick though.
They do be kind of thick.
Oh, punishment! I'm so stupid. I searched punishment.
Not really. Yeah, but
So like, we're honestly looking pretty good. Like, he has a 3k beat stick, but
well, I have to say no effect. But then on res, I'll
we don't care.
by attributing this for cost. Sure. Alright, I get that brought back to here.
Yep.
Then I'll activate the effect on res once again.
What to do again?
Summon Dark Magician from hand or grave.
Classic. Yeah.
So I'll just explain why I did it in that order. It's a little redundant, but sometimes can matter. I flipped Eternal Soul and didn't use the effect to play around Ghost Bell. Not that he's playing it, but it's just a way to play around it just in case, or if he has something to chain. I'm not really sure what else matters, but Ghost Bell definitely does. So yeah, in that case, if Eternal Soul does get Ghost Belled when you flip it up and use the effect, it will pop itself because it's getting hit on activation and it will go to the grave, meaning it will trigger and then wipe the field and all that shit. But if you flip Eternal Soul and you don't use the effect, and then use the effect on a new chain, like on Resolution, to start a new chain, you can't actually be hit by Ghost Bell anymore. Sorry, you can be Ghost Belled still, but if you get Ghost Belled, it doesn't leave the field because its activation got negated, but the card was already activated, like you were just using the effect. So yeah, it just keeps it on the field, which is much better than losing it, especially when it's Eternal Soul and it nukes your board. In this scenario, I didn't have anything on my board, but it's just nice to know. But this, of course, plays into Ghost Ogre, which has come up a little bit. Like, people are playing it a little bit more, I want to say, because of Sword Soul, but I don't even think it's that good against it, so I think it's kind of troll. So yeah, this plays into Ghost Ogre, but it plays around Ghost Bell. So, depending on the format, pick what way you use Eternal Soul. Either flip no effect and then use the effect on a new chain, or flip with effect. If you know what your opponent's playing, it surely fucking helps. So yeah, that's the reasoning for that. And also I flipped Eternal Soul, so then on res I used Rod effect to kind of try to, you know, mislead my opponent into thinking like this is why I flipped Eternal Soul, just to get Rod in case he did have a disruption. But in actual fact, I want to summon Dark Magician here and I want to banish There Can Only Be One. So that's my main play. So what I'm doing is I'm disguising it by saying, oh yeah, Rod effect, tributing Ecclesia to add itself back. Which is, mind you, a good play and something I would like to resolve, but if he does negate it, I'm kind of like, okay, Eternal Soul effect. But yeah, here both of them went through, so end phase stuff in Dark Magician is important, don't get me wrong. But anyway.
Summon in defense on a new chain once again. Circle effect, target set.
So there's a lot of new chain stuff here because of Circle being a trigger effect, and Eternal Soul, the thing I explained earlier, how you can just flip it with no effect and then use the effect on a new chain, like on an open res game state. So yeah, sorry, you can use it on res in an open game state. So yeah, end phase is constantly checking for that open game state. So like your opponent and you can both go back and forth. That's why end phase is such a good time to flip this stuff like Eternal Soul and like Rod effect and all that jazz, and just get that all that resource management going, you know. So here I'm pretty sure I'm going to go for the There Can Only Be One, and then I'm going to summon Dark Magician again and get rid of the big boy. I just realized he completely forgot to flip his Hidden City. That is so unfortunate. I'm sure that was a misplay by my man Kosta. That is big sad. Like, I would have forgot it's there too. Like, it's so easy to forget, especially when it's a black sleeve.
Yeah, I'll banish it, sorry.
I play black sleeves too, and you can just ignore them. Oh, I went for the Hidden City because, yeah, he forgot to flip it. I'm like, oh, I'm just going to get rid of this before he remembers, which, you know, isn't until next turn, but yeah.
Yeah, you're good, sorry. That was a lot of things.
No problem.
All you.
Oh, no! It's not even the end phase. I should have done all this in the end phase. This is so silly. Well, anyway, he's gonna use this is the shit part. I was like, oh, he hasn't used the Hidden City yet. I'm gonna get rid of it with Circle. But then he had a second one in the hand, the absolute sack. So I got punished for not waiting till end phase for my banish, but anyway.
Bro,
Yes.
that's fine.
Okay.
That's why I was getting rid of this one. He had another one.
Holy shit, where's separation?
I wasted my whole interruption.
I did waste my interruption. It was very dumb.
I didn't see that, so you already have
This is like the OG.
So you can see I got a little hasty there, and that actually messed up the entire play I had on his turn. I still have Dogmatic Punishment if shit hits the fan, but you know, I ideally don't want to use that because then I can't summon Dragoon next turn. But yeah, anyway, let's see how this goes.
Yeah, this is the first thing I
You
played.
would like not establish it. You didn't come off it.
Nonsense.
I do have the Effect Veiler in the hand, which is...
any effect.
No. No, sir.
Oh.
You wanna take on the punishment?
Oh,
You sure? Okay. This is that.
I'm so stupid. I just realized I asked him, like, Guru Effect. Because I had the Veiler, so I'm like, Effect? But Guru is not Alistair the Invoker. I'm fucking dumb. Oh, man.
Yep,
That's about it.
you can enter battle.
I think I can only.
I'll try punishment Guru.
Thinking about it, there's... Ah, that's what I'm doing. I'm so smart. I outsmarted myself. I'm like, why don't I just let him kill the Dark Magician and then Eternal Soul it back and banish something? But he will negate that with Fiend S. That's why I'm flipping punishment. 1, he negates punishment and then I'm not locked out of the extra deck. 2, I've got rid of the 1 negate he has. I assume it's the 1 negate he has. And now my Eternal Soul's free to just keep summoning.
Yep.
I'm actually kind of cracked.
And that attacks this?
Yep.
See, I just let it go.
Let's go!
Set.
Let's go!
I let it go because why not?
Yes, sir.
What? Oh yeah, I've already used Eternal Soul this time. Of course, I'm silly. I am cracked at Fortnite though, because that was a big brain play.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I guess it wasn't, because I didn't have the Eternal Soul. Nah, I'm stupid.
We got a total soul effect.
Summon that magician.
Yep.
Sure.
Effect a circle on you chain. Target deck another. Please don't have another one.
So I'm just praying at this point the other set is not a second, there can only be one, but...
Yeah, King's on the future.
This is not as good as normal.
I think it's better.
Worse.
I think it's better.
The only soft drink I can get. This will not.
I have so many cards in my hand.
Wait, come here.
I drew Imperm for turn, I think.
You can't. You're not really allowed to tell whether it's something.
Oh, I got it. Damn. Okay, well, let's do it anyway.
You just do it. Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Oh yeah, this was a big misplay by my boy here. He tried to Judgment Circle when its effect's activating while it's already up. And honestly, I couldn't remember if you could. So we just had the boys around giving us a quick little ruling update and yeah, you cannot do that, eh? And then like me knowing he had the Judgment is like so, it's so much knowledge because I can just kind of plan my hand around it, which felt like cheating, but I had a lot of cards anyway, so.
Normal summon rock. Go for it.
Oh no. No, no, no.
See, because like if he doesn't Judgment the Rod effect, I get Soul Servant and I'm drawing 2. Like he kind of has to. He doesn't have to Judgment this, but like this sets up so many plays for me. Ironically, Rod into Soul Servant normally wouldn't set up a play, but because you have Dark Magician or Mana Engrave, like it sets up heaps of shit. This deck requires so much setup. We just need a way to get there quicker. We need a DM fusion spell that sends from deck to grave, baby. Red Eyes Fusion, Buffer Dark Magician. Let's go, Konami, please. Fuck Demise, fuck Secrets, give us Dark Magician Fusion, baby.
I guess I hold on to it.
I'm gonna make Link Spider or I'm Duck. Yeah, either one. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! I'm Duck has an effect, and I read it, and I go, I've never used this effect before, let's go. So I'm Duck's effect is like, if he battles a monster he points to, at the start of damage step you can just pop it. It's funny as fuck. It never comes up, ever. So I go for Soul Servant here, so I'm gonna go for my draw 2. I'm still just trying to like get the Judgment out of the way, but you're not really gonna Judgment Soul Servant, are you?
It's all Royal Gardens.
I will just vanish to the draw.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm only drawing 1. That kinda sucks. What am I going for here? I got all my Soul Servants banished and now my mana's in the grave. That's so sad. Oh yeah, summon Dark Magician.
Yep. What's your reveal?
and he's gonna go spell me here on Dragoon,
Is it
but
just an extra deck or everything?
I think it's just an extra.
unfortunately, like, I've got the Ime Duck already there, so I'm just like,
Yeah, just extra.
like, that would normally be bad, don't get me wrong, the cherries on Dragoon would normally be great, but I just have the out here, unfortunately. I just have the Ime Duck pointing at the big 3k dude.
I get to look at it. I already know it's everything. I already know.
And I've got the Circle Eternal Soul Loop, which, when you do establish it, is great, in a control mirror especially.
Don't worry. I've seen the video.
He's seen the vid.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows my extra deck anyway, but yeah.
I'll go battle.
Yeah, especially in a deck like Subterror.
I will declare attack on Heavenly Prison with Undead.
So does he gain attack or like the point thing points?
Yay!
Damage step. If going to damage step's okay.
It's okay.
Alright, damage step, I'll go effect. So if this card battles an opponent's monster, that appoints you to destroy that opponent's monster. Eat stick.
Sure.
Alright, sweet. And then we'll go Dark Magician swing into Guru.
City.
Oh shit, I forgot that's how that works. Yeah.
Whoops!
I'm stupid.
Oh no. It has to be. Wait. Oh yeah, it is.
Yep.
Do I have another queen here? No, I don't have another one.
Oh, he's out of Fiend S?
Yep.
That sucks.
And the attack's negated.
Yeah.
We'll go main phase 2.
Yeah.
I think there's like an extra deck card I can make.
So if I attacked with Rod into the Guru, took a bit of damage, I could have then attacked with the Dark Magician in the Guru and got it off the field, so I'm a bit silly for that, but hey.
That's it. It's really cool. Julio, draw.
Also, little misplay here. Oh, well, I guess I don't have a way to get Dark Magician off the field. If I was playing Celine at this point, I could make Celine, but at this point in the build, I don't have my access code. It's coming in the mail, and I do have it now. So yeah, at this point, making Celine would have been ideal, but I just didn't have it in yet. So yeah, definitely make Celine if you're in a scenario like this, and then you can either go on access code and start popping shit, or you can just summon back Dragoon and just sit on that. Sadly, it summons in defense mode, but you still get an Omni Negate, so it's okay. Remember, it has no pops when it's re-summoned to the field. 0 pops. Big think, big think, big think. Channeling my inner judge moment. Keck W.
Guru effect?
Can't be targeted.
Oh, no,
Oh, sorry. Can be targeted, it's unaffected. So.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Well, I mean, if you want to flip it, not flip it anyway, you can just do it.
So yeah, Kosta tried to do Guru things and flip Dark Magician, but I was like, oh look, it's unaffected because Eternal Soul. You can target it, but it won't be flipped. Like, if you just want to do that because you just need the Guru flip, sure, but like, you can change your target if you want.
I mean, I already declared it, so
Alright,
yeah.
big thing. I'm gonna try to input up.
Why do I Vela this? Why would I Vela this? He doesn't have any more ways to search the... He has no more copies of Fiend S, he said himself. So I'm like, why did I Vela this? I'm not sure. I guess I just had it. It's probably not worth it.
Bunga.
Let's go City.
That is a thing, yep.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
They might keep it.
Because you would definitely save the Vela for now, but I have the Imperm, so I guess that's why I thought it was fine, but it was still dumb. Shouldn't have done it. See, like, I just used 2 cards when I could have just used 1, so that was very silly by me.
That's the thing.
I think my process was he has Fiend S in the hand because why would he not have another search for it? I think he's played 1, maybe 2, and I'm like, surely he has 3. Maybe that was my thought process here, like trying to get him to use. Maybe that was my thought process, like trying to get him to use them up and assuming he has more in the hand, but I don't think he does. That's the only logical thinking to like justify my dumbass plays there, though.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
On res, we'll go Rod Effect.
Yep.
Could be Dark Magician.
Yeah, I was gonna go Rod Effect, Tribute Rod, but then I thought, I can summon back the Dark Magician on his turn. I may as well Tribute Dark Magician. I just thought it would be funny to Tribute Rod for Rod, you know. But yeah, it's definitely always Dark Magician because I have an extra interruption.
So if
We go Eternal Soul.
yeah,
Anyone summon?
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Circle effect?
Yeah.
Target?
it's gonna be fucking easy.
Set pause. We're losing this game,
I'm
right?
drawing.
So he's still on 8k, but we have a lot of damage.
Sure.
Alright, big search. I don't think I have a target. I don't have a target.
I ran out of targets because all my Soul Servant are gone, and I have I have Salvation, Circle, Eternal. Like, they're all here. How annoying is it that Salvation's still in the field? It should be sent for a draw, but I haven't seen Magician Souls for whatever reason. Maybe I haven't, I forgot, I can't remember.
Hell yeah.
I can just pay off.
We'll go battle phase.
Yep.
Back to 800. 16.
Oh, I did use Magician Souls, but I summoned Dark Magician off it, yeah.
16. 2-5.
Just another scenario where having Celine access code would have been amazing. So I can't wait to play those. I guess the other problem here is if I was playing the Black Luster Ritual Monster, if I was playing the Black Luster Link 3 here, that would have been really nice. Would have obviously recycled Dark Magician and let me summon him back, while giving me a really strong monster that's hard to out, especially in a control mirror, but it is what it is.
2-5. Activate effect.
Oh yeah, I had that one in hand from Circle ages ago, so I actually did have game. I was just waiting for Battle Phase to use Eternal Soul.
GG.
So yeah, thanks for tuning in. If you liked this video, hit me up and I might make more, but yeah, if this does shit, well, it'll be the only one. Anyway, see ya!